What is up, everybody? This is Steve Sterlacci. Wow, Fender comes out with an awesome update for the Toolmaster Pro. I unfortunately had to miss the first day, so I'm a couple days late to this, but I hope you guys haven't been too spoiled with other content on this update, but I'm going to do my best to run through this and give it my thoughts and opinions. If it's your first time here, I do all things digital amp modeling, covering all of the major modelers, captures, profilers, whatever you want to call them. I also have a podcast called the Soundstage Podcast. I'll have links to that below if you're interested in hearing from pros from around the world that all use digital gear. It's been really fun. And let me know some of your favorite Toolmaster Pro artists that are doing this for real. And I'd love to get them on. So this update added a ton of stuff. The main event's going to be scenes. We have scenes, which is similar to snapshots. Scenes are in all of the other units. And it actually, I'm going to try this out with you right now, but it seems like the scenes even have a bypass. I kind of was futzing around with stuff, but you can actually bypass the scene and go back to a bass sound, which I don't think you can do in any of the other ones. All of the scenes, you have to go to a different scene instead of bypass a scene. So that's a pretty cool and unique feature that I'm looking forward to trying out. New effects. We got a bunch of different overdrives. New Greenbox 10, which is going to be like the John Mayer Tube Screamer, Mythic Drive, another Klon, bass overdrive, stereo harmonic tremolo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The Glooper, I saw somebody, I think it was Jason Stillwell from Fender, post a Glooper video, and it was really cool. A lot of cool stuff. The EQ, the Boss GE7, the bass version and the regular version, a stereo EQ10, which is going to be a graphic EQ. That's really nice. It's going to be good for after an amp. Virtual capo. This took other units like Helix a long time to get in their unit. So virtual capo coming in this early. That's really cool. We're going to try that out. New amps, bass players rejoice. These are all bass amps, technically. Super Bassmans are the notorious bass amps, not just like the other, like the 59 Bassman Custom. That is probably more widely used as a guitar amplifier, but the other ones are all bass amps. So that's really cool. IRs, ones that match the new amps. Okay, product enhancements. Look at all this. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, we've added scene foot switch assignment type. So we're going to go over that. File management, great stuff. You can now click and drag, get rid of stuff, add stuff. MIDI things, bulk, move, clear, copy, export. That's all good stuff. Really good workflow things. It feels like Fender's really listening to their audience, to their players, and they're really making a lot of moves. I mean, this is a big update. A lot of great stuff. Live audition of inactive things for parameter change foot switch assignments. Okay, that's cool. Live audition of active and inactive settings for parameter change foot switch assignments. Okay, so you can live audition that. Tap divisions, global foot switch layouts. Okay, that's cool. You can have 3/3. That's pretty standard in other ones as well, but that's cool that we're getting that here in Toolmaster Pro. Workflow. If you guys have seen my videos, I'm really big on workflow. That's always been my number one thing with these modelers is workflow. There's a lot of good workflow additions here. Okay, that's enough. You guys can read, right? I think at this point, if you're able to handle watching YouTube, I think you can read. Let's plug it in, shall we? So I did a brief and basic layout. Go over to Pro Control here. I just basically added all of the stuff. So I've got the virtual capo. I got the Mythic Drive, the Greenbox, the GE7. I just have a deluxe reverb here, the stereo 10 band, the stereo harmonic trem, and I just added a memory man delay just for fun. That's not new. But actually, I guess I should change this. So let's just go right in and replace this with the new 59 Bassman. Be the one that we use. Okay, stock settings. Anybody have a pick? You have a pick? Okay, I'm using my Nags Kanai. Check out the New York Nags guy for all your Nags needs. One of my favorite guitars of all time. Sounds great. I mean, you can't deny that the Toolmaster Pro is a great unit. People everywhere are turning onto these and really liking them. So I'm going to swap mics here. I've been actually messing with the Condenser 414. And I'm going to put that 2 inches off the cap edge. See how that is. I'm going to need reverb because nobody wants to hear a dry bassman. Let's go regular 63 spring. Now, when I go to foot switch assign, this is kind of what I did. These are regular bypass, virtual capo, green box, and the mythic drive. So these are normal bypass assignments. I made a scene for Edge of Breakup. And you can see scene name, Edge of Breakup. A scene for crunch and a scene for max gain. So that's where I'm just going to crank it up. I've also got a scene for a solo boost and a scene for ambient. Let's just get right in and start making these. So turn my scene edit on, and that means that anything that I do will be specific to this scene. Cool. I think that'll do that. Now I'm going to foot switch to the scene 2, which I'm going to call crunch. You see up here where it says crunch. And there I'm going to kind of go back to where I was before. And now if I go back and forth, you'll see my scene is changing my settings. So for this, change this out a little bit more mids. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my next scene, turn on scene edit, and I'm just going to So I've got max, edge of breakup. Then I made this one called ambient. Obviously, I haven't done anything yet. Let's check out this stereo harmonic tremolo. I'm going to stick with the triangle. All of those sound cool. Really nice. That's really cool. Let's kick on the memory man. And now I'm going to go to that reverb, and I'm also going to put this in scene edit so that when I'm on here, I'm going to up this mix. And all of that is on that scene. So now if I go back to crunch, so now my crunch, I want a little bit less here. So setting up scenes is actually really easy, really intuitive. Now I'm going to go to solo boost, and I'm just going to do this. So this is kind of the Uncle Larry. I saw Uncle Larry last night play at the bitter end with Guthrie Trap. And this is the GE7 settings that I kind of stole from him for his, what he calls I'm soloing button. And then I have this graphic 10 band over here that I'm going to hit this even more, because hitting this with a front end boost is just going to add more distortion and more gain. Having this post being stereo, it's going to, I mean, I don't know what the benefit of having the EQ in stereo is, but it's a stereo EQ. And there's a lot of cool stuff you could do in here. Like I could keep this on. Let's see, what am I on? I'm on solo boost now. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put that here and drop some of that. Let's add a little air up there. So when I'm in my solo boost, engage this. Then say when I go to my crunch with my scene edit, I'm going to drop down some 2K. So here it doesn't do a ton, but it, for rhythm guitars, that subtle drop, it retains a lot of the tone, but it kind of goes away, which is what you want for your rhythm guitars. You want them out of the way. So just a little EQ trick for you guys there. Yep. And then if as I play these, I can adjust these with the scene edit. Editing the scenes has been really easy. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, so let's try out some of the pedals now. That harmonic tremolo is sick. Okay, so let's now hit this with the Mythic Drive. I deserve to keep that in for playing in the absolute wrong key. I'm going to go to crunch and then hit the Mythic Drive. So now when I go to this, I actually want to take this off of scene edit so that when I switch scenes, it's not going to bypass it for me. You see how I've got to turn this off in all of my scene edits so that I have free reign to turn this on and off within any scene, right? So if I go to crunch, it stays on and I can turn it on and off. Yep. So I don't want the Myth Drive to be attached to a scene. See, like my green box right now is, I've got to go fix that. Turn off scene edit. Okay. And that does the clone thing, right? Let's hit it with the magic diodes. Turn off scene edit. So when you're not in scene edit, I guess that's where it's going to always revert to. Nice. So now, let's say I want to go to my max gain. Raunchy. Okay, let's go back to my edge of breakup and let's mess with the Greenbox 10. So this is the John Mayer one. We also have 3 mods on here. Okay, so a little bass boosting. I don't want the bass. Oh, that's a blend for the whole pedal. Okay. Let's gain this up a little bit more. Ambient with, let's Myth Drive. Why are we on now? This shouldn't be on. I guess it saves where you were last. Greenbox with, this is the Greenbox with my ambient scene. So now let's go in and try out the virtual capo. So we have a normal and a fast switch because just realized I was not talking into my microphone. So this is that was -2. Let's go to -5. How's that sound? Okay, that's pretty fun. Oh, max, and then turn the virtual capo on, down 2. Back to fast tracking. And -5. Let's just hear if I can outrun it. That's great. All right, so I think that is my brief overview of the new effects and guitar amp and the features of scenes being in the Fender Toolmaster Pro. This is such a killer update. I'm really happy that Fender's doing really well with this. I mean, a lot of people are coming over from other brands, from never being a modeling user before, and it seems to be a really successful product so far. A lot of people are embracing the Toolmaster Pro, and it's good to see that they're continuously updating it, doing really good things, not just adding a couple of effects here and there, but adding some cool stuff, cool features, great workflow, user experience stuff. Can't beat it. So thanks, Fender, for the update. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.